What we have seen over the last years is that we have specifically increased the NATO presence in the eastern part of the alliance. And of course that reflects the aggressive actions by Russia against Ukraine, especially since 2014. And the invasion that took place a few weeks ago just underscores the importance of increasing investments in defense, but also, of course, being especially focused on the eastern flank. That's the reason why we, for the first time in our history, have combated the battle groups in Lithuania and in all the Baltic countries, why we have air policing, more naval presence, and also why we actually starting last fall, and especially after the invasion of Ukraine on the 24th of February, we have increased significantly our presence, doubling the size of the battle groups. We have now 100,000 US troops in Europe. We have 40,000 troops on the direct NATO command, most of them in the eastern part of the alliance. And we have hundreds of thousands of troops across the whole alliance on heightened alert. So yes, the focus has been, and I expect will continue to be, very much on the eastern part of the alliance. Having said that, I think it's important also to underscore 2 points, or to highlight 2 points. One is that our security is indivisible. It is interlinked. For instance, when we are focused on the transatlantic bond, or do we see now the cold response exercise going on in northern Norway, or the exercise which has taken place there, that's about the north. But it's also very much about the link between North America and Europe, protecting the sea lines of communications between North America and Europe. They are important for the defense of the eastern flank. So I think to try to divide this security of this alliance too much into the east and the west and north and the south is wrong. We are in this together, and what happens in the west matters for what we are able to do in the east. What happens in the north is important for what we can do in the south or in the east. So we are one alliance. We have a 360 degree approach. And of course, in the south we see instabilities, we see terrorist threats, and we also see actually more presence of Russia in the south. We see them in Syria, we see them in Libya and elsewhere. So yes, we have increased our presence in the east, but we need a 360 degree approach. We need to address all the challenges from any direction, and what we do in one part of the alliance actually matters for the rest of the alliance. And that is also why we now are why we asked our military commanders to have an overall assessment for a more longer-term adjustment of our deterrence and defense in light of the fact that we see a new normal, a new security reality for our alliance.